Hello and welcome back to Minecraft. As you can see, we are back over at the Mesa area. I can't actually remember what won the name, so I'll have to look for that, even though I will probably forget it now me. As you can see, I also brought Harold over with us, and I'm also staying in this view because, like I said on Friday, I've been a bit busy over here, and I'm not too sure what I should show you first. Okay, I'm going to go with this one here, this one. Oh, I like the loading in. That was quite good. That. What do you think, Harold? It's good, isn't it? So I want to kind of like, well, if I come over here, you'll see how little room there is, I guess, but also quite a lot of room as well at the same time. So what I'm gonna do is just bring them back like they're prisms, I think is the name of it. I haven't done maths in a while. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Also, I realised if I was to do like 3D hexagons, sure, let's go back. I don't actually know what the name of it is. Then it won't actually fit, which is kind of annoying, but that's alright. And also, if I go down here, as you can kind of see to my right, and now you can't see at all, I've also finished the roof. I mean, that was the longest part. I mean, I only finished that yesterday. By yesterday, I mean like 2 o'clock this morning, but that's still yesterday in my head. Anyway, yeah, this is the finished. There's a block there. This is the finished area. I like it. It kind of gives it that. I don't know, but it gives it almost like a doomy atmosphere, I guess. I mean, doom as in the game, doom. But I guess the literal word doom kind of works as well. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. I've also been growing some trees so I can get more of these done. I haven't done anything down here. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention I finished up the walls of the base of the tower as well. So if I go up here, I mean, honestly I should probably just get a straight one-way lift thing. So I'll probably do that at the other end of the mesa. If I come up here. Oh, that was slow. It was slower. Yeah, these aren't much at the moment. Thinking of what I can do for the sides. And actually, that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be doing just creative building today. I'll explain in a minute though. But yeah, so both of these sides are grey, so they're completely the same. And then around the back is completely the same as the front. So I'll just kind of like build the walls. And then we're going to get a few more. But I'll do that out of episode. But yeah, as I mentioned, we're going to be doing creative building today. And what I wanted to do was kind of show like what my thought process is going to be for the rest of the builds in this area. And kind of like give a few concepts and stuff. So yeah, we're going to hop over into the creative testing world. And we're just going to be doing creative building. Yeah, I'll see you over there. Quick side note, if I sound dead during this video, it's because my hay fever's playing up, so that's fun. Here we are in the Creative Tester world. At this point it's a rather familiar site, but that's mainly because I just use it all the time. And also in front of me here we have the original base design. And I'm not sure whether I want to like fill in each of the hexagons. I mean, it looks cool and stuff, but also kind of like it where they're just empty. And then over here we have the number portal designs, the skull and the palm tree as well. Which, what was I thinking when I was trying to do that? That looks horrendous. Anyway, so as I said, today we're just going to be like planning out ideas. I'll get my teeth in a bit. Yeah, planning out ideas for just the rest of the base. Now, what we're trying to do, what I'm trying to do, I don't know why I always like put it into third person. Is it third person? Is we a third person pronoun? I think I asked that like a few months ago. Months? Oh my god, not months. Weeks. Oh, hello, I've broken something. Yeah, anyway, so the kind of base that I want to go with is a futuristic design. But when you search on Pinterest or Google, like futuristic Minecraft bases and stuff, they always come up white. So I feel like the kind of futuristic that we're going to go for is cyberpunk, right? I mean, that's kind of like where this came from, and that came from. But also with cyberpunk, you kind of need like trees and stuff. Because I think if I get this right, because cyberpunk's a literature genre, literary genre. Sure, we'll go with that. And it's kind of like nature fighting back against, or fighting against, like cybernetics and stuff. So I kind of need like nature and stuff, so trees, grass. And I feel like that's probably something that we should do first. I also realised that it's probably the worst idea to be. Oh my god, I've got to stop breaking. Okay, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Yeah, I realised it's probably a bad idea that we've like decided to settle in a mesa biome, but also it's kind of fitting because like nature will be fighting back against what we're doing here. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go have a look at a few designs, get some inspiration, and I'll be back in a minute. Got some ideas, basic ideas, and like what am I doing? Hello. A lot of the builds and stuff, they use sea lanterns for like their builds, like kind of like if we hop over here, they use sea lanterns in like this kind of design. Now we don't have sea lanterns in our world at the moment. I know where there is a ocean monument. I'm just not very good at building guardian farms, so I think for now we're going to give sea lanterns a miss, and we're already using glowstone, so I'm going to like kind of adapt it. That's why I've set it to night and then stop daylight cycle. So what I want to do is kind of like, we've already got something similar in this vein and stuff. So if I place glowstone there and then put that out like that, I know it's honey blocks and we don't have honey blocks at the moment. There are a few more bee farms around my like little base, my starter base. But like something like this. If I do this and that and do that, it kind of looks like, okay, at least I thought it did. It looked like it was glowing, but never mind. If I try that with sea lanterns, what does that look like with sea lanterns? Scroll over to sea lanterns. What does that look like? It's no different. I thought it shone through more. Maybe that's just Java that it does that on. Okay, let's try it with orange stained glass, because we also use orange stained glass. And I've also realised I kind of made a mistake with my nether portal, because my nether portal uses, like, hop over here. It uses, also it's completely changed from the original design, but like it uses red glass on the top. But I mean, we've already been using like honey blocks, and if I go back over here to like the initial designs of the lights, well, power cells. I've decided the power cells are not lights anymore. I'll explain more, because I've kind of come up with like lore, like story for our area, so I'll explain that in a future episode, maybe at some point this week. But yeah, this is what I mean, by the way, when I said I had like more ideas for the futuristic base, which is why I'm really excited to get back to it this week. But yeah, as you can see, like we started using orange glass, so we shouldn't have really brought in red glass. So to keep in with like the build palette of black and orange, and also just the other colours for the different towers, I'm just going to keep it with like orange. So we've got like this general idea, which looks better now with the glass instead of the honey. So we don't actually need to get honey, that's good. So we've got these 3 blocks. So if I was to, and if I do 4, I was initially going to just do 3. Did I say 4? I meant 5. This might be too close actually. No, it'll be fine. So I'm kind of like stealing, not stealing. Well, yeah, kind of stealing. I'm kind of like stealing the like initial. Actually, let's use panes, because when I'm creating them in the survival world, I get more panes than glass. Oh, good voice break. Well done. What was I saying? I've lost track of what I was saying now because I had a voice break. Yeah. Okay. So it's like if I do this, like we're kind of like stealing the idea of what we did for the cactus farm. Like if you remember the cactus farm, it had like 3 blocks on the corner. So we're kind of doing that, but we're doing it more to an accentuated level on this. So we're going to do it on each of the corners, but then the build itself is going to be in line with these 3 blocks. So these 2 are sticking out, and then also these 2 are sticking out, but then it will also stick out too when you go on the top. I realise it's kind of like, it sounds like a lot of like just waffle at the moment, but you'll see what I mean when I finish the build. Yeah, it's just going to be like kind of like inspiration builds at the moment, what I'm building, because I have no idea what I'm going to put inside any of these. But if that was the wrong block I wanted to break. If I bring these down here like that, what do the panes look like as opposed to normal blocks? If I do that, see, normal blocks goes in line, and I don't want in line. I kind of want like a little divide. Actually, if I see, yeah, they look alright, but like, yeah, there's no like detail then. But if I do that, there's detail, and they look exactly the same as the panes. So I'm gonna like build up the rest of this building, and then bring you back when I've done. I'll just destroy my, I would say grass, but it's dark green concrete, and I did it back when PlayStation Console Edition was a thing. So you can have custom superfats, which you don't have on this version, which is really annoying. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna just finish up this like small build, and I'll bring you back. Okay, so I've kind of like finished the facade. Is that how you pronounce that word? Or yeah, it's facade. It's not. Yeah, okay. Anyway, and I kind of like it. I mean, I was initially going for like kind of like a building, like a tower base or something. But actually, looking at it, it kind of looks more like a wall, like a good wall design. And yeah, this is what I come up with. This is what I mean by like the wall design. Like you got little gates. Also, let's not look at the back. But like, you got like little doorways / gates that people can walk through. But this is like the kind of like design I was going for. So it's almost like, it's very futuristic, but also kind of looks like cables and stuff, which is what I was kind of going for. So yeah, that's like, let's say for argument's sake, that's like our wall design that we got. Even though I don't think I'll ever build a wall. I'm not American. If we do next, because on my next on my list we have, if I read my list correctly, we have a tower build, but I guess that's the thing behind me. Next thing is to do something to do with like vegetation then, so like nature. So I guess what I can do for that, if I do an 8x8 like square, so that button to change view. I suppose I can also change the daylight cycle. So if I go / game rule, do daylight cycle true, do that, and then time set noon, and then noon, and then / game rule, do daylight cycle false. So the sun should stay there. That's cool. Right. Anyway, so if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then bring it all across like that. No, I did that one too big. Never mind. Do that. Is that correct? Yeah, cool. So we've actually got 6x6 in the middle. And then if I get, I realise I've already got this, but I kind of want light green. So if I go concrete powder, light green, no, it's actually lime green, whatever. Because it kind of get, like, it's got that contrast kind of colour. Whereas, like, with the normal green, it kind of blends in. At least with, like, this colour, it contrasts. Like, contrast to black. And also, it kind of contrasts the orange as well. If you look. Yeah. So, what we're going to do from here is I'm going to use fences. I think dark oak might look best for this. Leaves, where are leaves? They're in nature, aren't they? If I go down to spruce leaves, I mean, because that's what we're growing for the little houses, so the spruce leaves are easily accessible. And what we're going to do is just build our own like custom tree. Actually, yeah, okay. So usually if I'm like just building a tree, I usually actually let's go one more. Like I usually use logs and stuff, and then I usually use what's it called again? I forgot the name. Fences, and then like put logs in. I could show you what I mean by that, but I mean I don't really want to. So I mean, unless I can actually be bothered to, then yeah. That's probably too thick there. And that looks appalling. Right, let's go over to a different creative world where I've done some custom trees that are actually a damn sight better than this. So I'll meet you over there. Okay, so here we are in a completely different creative world, like I said in the previous clip. And this is my kind of like Greek / Mediterranean styled area. I kind of like combined the two just because it looks cool, I guess. I mean, we've got like Greek buildings, kind of like Mediterranean buildings, and then we've got a massive pantheon up there and an aqueduct. But yeah, these are the trees that I was on about. They're olive trees, I think. Yeah. So we've got like, I use the jungle leaves as olive leaves because if we look at the cocoa beans in the actual leaves itself, they kind of look like olives. So I went with that, and they actually look quite nice. Now, how I did these, I mean, this one's a bit odd. But what I did is, I suppose what I can do actually is probably just trolley. That's not English. Probably just build one. So if I get, what oak is this? Okay, dark oak. So if I do this, this is going to be awkward trying to build a tree. I haven't built a tree in a while. So if I like just do this, and what I was doing was kind of like just doing this, like making like branches and stuff until I was like happy with the shape. So I've got the shape. Now let's get some acacia and jungle leaves. And if I just do this, which is what I was doing, like I kind of just place all these leaves about like this until like the canopy, is that what it is? Like the top of the tree is leafy enough, I guess. That's literally the only way I can describe it. And then obviously interchanging the leaves so it's substantial enough, I guess. I just replaced them. Never mind. Shush. And the thing is with like olive trees as well, they're quite small. So it's kind of like an easy tree to build. So if I just go up here and like do this, it kind of looks like it's a tree, which is what it's meant to do. I did that wrong. And then just do that. So we've got the tree there. That's basically what I was doing. I actually quite like that. That's quite a good tree. So I think if we do something like that for a survival world, maybe not use spruce trees. Like we could still use spruce leaves, yeah. But spruce trees, like mini spruce trees, which I'm going to go for, might not work. So let's go back over to the creative testing world and see what we can figure out. Okay, so in between clips, as you can see, I've kind of like only just loaded in. But yeah, in between clips, I've just been looking at Pinterest and stuff, and I've searched up futuristic tree. I mean, that's literally all I searched up, futuristic tree. And it just came up with like a glass tree. And I guess that kind of makes sense when you think about it. But at the same time, that's not really what I'm going for here. Because I'm oh my god, I can't English. I'm trying to do like my own style of futuristic stuff. As you can see, like this. You wouldn't normally see that kind of thing. I mean, I stole that off Reddit. I can't remember the user, which is really annoying. I like this. I'm just trying to go with my own like style and stuff. So that's why I don't really want to do like a glass kind of tree. So if I hop down here, go into our inventory. Let's have a look. I suppose what we can do actually is it's a shame we don't have basalt, because like basalt would be a brilliant like kind of smooth grey trunk texture. So if there's anything similar to that currently, let's have a look. I don't think there is, which is mildly infuriating. So let's head over to the logs, get ourselves. I suppose we can get like use stripped spruce logs, since we've got. Actually, no, because that's already in the builds. So that actually might make sense. Come to think of it, okay. And then what can we do for the leaves? I think that's like the most difficult decision, and just how we're going to make the tree look as well, I guess. I'm not too sure. I'll tell you what, I'll come back when I've got all the materials that I think will look okay, and then we'll build a tree, and we'll probably have to leave the episode there as well. I don't know. I don't actually know how long this video is so far. But yeah, I'm back in literally a second. Alright, so I've got the 3 materials I'm going to go with. Stripped spruce log, spruce fence, and spruce leaves. I've kind of got an idea in mind. It's very in vain with what we're doing for the futuristic base, which is like my own style. I realise since I'm using spruce, like it might end up looking like a spruce tree, but it's not going to be a spruce tree. I also, hang on, let's make it 1 wider, mainly because I want it 3. Does that make sense? 3? Did I say 3? I meant I want it centered. Although it probably won't end up looking centered, but never mind. But yeah, I've got an idea, and I'll bring you back once I've built it, because I don't really want to build it on camera because I know it'll go wrong, and since it's an idea that I haven't built, yeah, I don't want it looking bad. So I will bring you back once I've built it. Okay, so I've just finished building it, and I can't help but feel like it looks like a spaceship, but also kind of doesn't at the same time. I'm just gonna slowly back away this way, and then reveal it as I come around the building. I mean, I'm all right with it. It's just not how I'd expect it to be. So I might have to build a few others out of episode and stuff. Okay. There it is. See what I mean? It looks like a spaceship. I mean, I've got a few fence posts with like branches and stuff. I suppose what I could have done actually is like, just like build these, it's like extra logs and stuff supporting the bottom. But like, other than that, it just looks like a spaceship. Yeah. Okay, so that was a complete and utter failure, but that's alright. I mean, you're meant to learn from your mistakes, ain't you? So, I think out of episode, I'm gonna come up with a few more tree designs, and then maybe show you them like midweek and stuff. Tomorrow, I'm not too sure what I want to do tomorrow. I'm gonna be honest. I'll come up with an idea later on in the day, and then, yeah. But for now, I think we're at around 20 minutes, so I'm going to leave the episode there. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the creative episode. If you did, leave a comment, and I'll be sure to do more, because be sure to do more, that right? I like that. Yeah, and I'll make sure, well, I'll be sure to do more creative videos in the future, because I do enjoy building them creative. It is rather fun. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.